Всем хай! Мы играем в Noire. Падший идол. Ну, я уже, честно говоря, в третий раз пытаюсь записать. Я не знаю, в чем, блядь, проблема. Но в чем-то, блядь, проблема определенно есть. Что-то, блядь, с записью какая-то жопа.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
A Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Весело у нас тут. Очень даже весело.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard. Tear to my eye watching my caterpillar.
Так.
I'm just trying to fit in. Educated, hardworking, good as now. I would break your
Закрыто. Выпустите меня, блядь. Так. Да, давай. Наш товарищ что-то не сильно торопится. А мог бы и поторопиться, между прочим. Тут довольно нудное мероприятие.
Well, that's June Ballard, Tarzan's sister, Beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the two of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, you'd be scraping both of them off the pavement.
Да уж, интересно.
She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts rough.
Я понял, что там не все в порядке. Да, я понял, господи. Так, давайте посмотрим.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Окей, это, конечно, все интересно. А мы тут нашли труселя. Вот так вот можем сделать. И вот так вот. И вот так вот. И вот так вот.
The young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Так, а здесь у нас что? Здесь у нас письмецо. Милая Джесси, прошу, дорогая моя, возвращайся домой, пожалуйста. Если беспокоишься насчет отца, то зря он все простил. Он, конечно, очень вспыльчивый и гордый, но для него это по-прежнему его любимая маленькая девочка. Я знаю, что он жалеет о том, что наговорил тебе. Дорогая, ты хорошая, приличная девочка, Голливуд не для тебя. И сама, когда ты была 15, я мечтала, как воробол, носить красивые платья и целоваться с красивыми мужчинами. Потом я выросла, вышла замуж за твоего отца и поняла, что такая жизнь не принесла мне счастья. И ты это поймешь. Я уверена, что тетя Джуни приглядывает за тобой, но все равно волнуюсь. Мир бывает очень опасен для юных девочек, особенно если в голове одни звезды. Смотреть на звезды приятно, но однажды они могут ослепить тебя, и тогда ты не увидишь то, что происходит под самым носом. Эмма и Молли очень по тебе скучают. Эмма стала такая хорошенькая, а Молли похожа на прекрасный будончик, прямо как ты в ее возрасте. Им нужна старшая сестра, которая будет за ними присматривать. Дорогая милая Джесси, возвращайся, очень прошу, я боюсь за тебя. Меня не покидает чувство, что должно случиться нечто ужасное. Я плачу по ночам. Любящая тебя мама Камила Хэмилтон. Окей. Вот мы письмецо дочитали. Письмо мы дочитали. Значит, на этом, собственно, наверное, все.
Drunk driver? Maybe not. How so?
Well, a head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be
А ты сам подумай, голова-то, блядь, маленькая. Че, блядь, ебаный карлик, что ли?
or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Так,
What's it made from?
окей.
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Так, ладно.
Someone managed to tip their ride straight off a cliff. If the driver's in a fit state,
Так, нам, собственно, нужно с теткой поговорить сейчас. Так, что ты нам скажешь?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop.
Ай, блин, смотри на эту Гарри Поттершу. Блядь, на лбу шрам в виде молнии, она еще и клеится.
I don't like. Keep out of this.
Да. Тетка-то, конечно,
We understand you're still
беспардонная.
suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. Who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
Да ладно.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband
Ой, блин.
settled score with Mark Bishop.
Ладно.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
Ну, хуй знает, что ты еще можешь сказать.
McAfee, I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine. Do you have any proof?
Вообще-то есть. Вообще-то труселя. Вот посмотри на труселя, вот они, да.
Underwear were physically torn from her body.
She wanted to go to a casting. I took her to a casting.
Ой, пизда старая,
What happened
а.
after that?
Смотри-ка.
Her and Mark Bishop.
А.
We found a shrunken head. It was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent.
Ой,
And the
блин.
talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Ай,
Mark
блин.
Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know
Вот
what happened.
какая-то она стрёмная, вам не кажется?
Commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. I pressed him on it, and this is where I end up.
Не.
Mrs. McAfee, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McAfee, you are still under the influence of narcotics. And you're
О,
likely to go
наркотики,
to Josh
никаких тебе
once you
дракс,
figure out.
наркотики, блядь.
I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think
Тут дракс, блин.
let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Ладно, пошли с девчулей пообщаемся.
Into the paper.
Там тоже интересно все.
Safe around here anymore.
You're behind the wheel. All right. Where to?
Давай.
KGPL to car 11K, 11 King. The car crash victim has regained consciousness at Central Receiving Hospital.
Ну что, поедем, нет? Наверное, да. Дела довольно длинные стали, кстати. Чтобы вы знали.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
А еще тут есть такая проблема прохождения, которой я пользуюсь. Нахуй все перепутали все эти самые...
This morning, Jessica.
My lawyer.
My head's still
Is the telephone. Do you know who I am?
Блядь, кто там орет? Короче, в прохождении начались проблемы, то что там переставлены вопросы и можно накосячить с ответами. А мне это не нравится, я не хочу задумываться, я хочу просто тык-тык-тык, все нормально,
Hello, Jessica.
и все пройдено.
My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Что это вот должно выйти в декабре, а я записываю это еще в октябре.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Ай, пиздишь. Ай, пиздишь, девчуля.
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Ну-ну.
We found your underwear in your handbag, Jessica. You need to tell us what happened.
The doctor told me what happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star. To
Ну,
be
конечно.
I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault.
Да,
It's
конечно.
not my first time. I
Да
had
дура ты
boyfriend
все
back
равно.
then, but I
Безголовая.
found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Вот как бы да.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to
Ну,
take care of me.
конечно. Тоже
You're
пиздишь.
lying, Jessica. How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, detective, why would I lie to you?
Ну, например, потому что ты пиздоболка маленькая.
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Ладно.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Так.
What's the story with Bishop and Mrs. McAfee? Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Окей.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Jessica,
Ладно.
I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
Ладненько.
Jessica, you've been a big help. Here's my card. If you think of anything or you need some help, just get in touch, okay?
Okay.
I think it might be a good idea if you went back home till you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that.
Да,
honestly.
конечно,
What if I
дадут
got
тебе
hurt and I
роль.
wasn't there?
Вот, блядь, тупорылые дети.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her.
Ну давай, поехали. Ой, не нравится мне все это. Ой, не нравится.
There she goes. Come on.
А с другой стороны, хули тут поделаешь? Да заебали вы.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Так. Сильно отъезжать-то тоже, блядь, не стоит. Меня, конечно, тут, по идее, не видят, но...
She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Так. Совсем охуели, блядь. Так. Нам, по идее, вот туда куда-то надо. Ага. Сейчас будет самое, блядь, сложное. Сейчас нам нужно, блядь, зайти вот в эту ебанину. Да, блядь. Ну вот как? Как я должен это, блядь, провернуть? Она, блядь, не отворачивается, пизда тупая. Да, я понял. Господи. Вот это вот тоже мне очень не нравится. Почему я должен, блядь, просматривать это постоянно? Это прям пиздец как тормозит. Да мне насрать, что она там. Вот серьезно, мне вообще насрать. Да неужели, блядь? Ой. Ладно. Мне повезло, можно сказать.
Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls!
А, блин, ебанутая женщина.
I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Так вот, значит, да.
Sure,
I got the film.
Так вот, значит, на. Ладно. Что ж.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Как говорится, do you know the way? Поехали.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If you had any sense, you wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or you'd done the job properly.
А кто такой Гай Макэфи? Так говорит, блядь, что...
What did you make of the kid? Believe her story? I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Окей.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Да хрен их знает.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL.
Я вот, кстати, сколько в этой игре включал мигалки, толку никакого вообще.
All units in the vicinity in car 11K, 11 King, a 415 in progress at apartment 803, Wilson's Apartment Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3, all other units code 2. KGPL clear.
Так, ну я понял вас, ребята. Old man out. Ладно. Чё, побежали?
I'm Detective Phelps. We received a call about a domestic disturbance in apartment 803.
Oh, the detectives. Listen, Mrs. Bishop's pretty upset. Take the elevator and then left down the corridor. It's the last door on the right.
Окей. Что-то, походу, мы не особо-то успеваем.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
Так. Давай, блин, быстрее. А чё? Я же вроде туда, куда надо пошел. Не понял. Ну, короче, мы не успели.
LAPD, ma'am. Are you in danger?
I'm all right now. You just missed them. Horrible, awful men.
Are you injured, Mrs.
Mrs. Bishop. Gloria Bishop. Please, come in, officers. I'll just need to sit down for a moment. Forgive me.
Прям вот, знаете, таким...
Just look at this mess.
We'll take a
такими 20-ми годами тянет вот это вот уебанское имя Глория.
Thank you, officer.
Вот это вот все. Так, ладно. Нам что надо? Так. Ух ты, блин. А мужик снимал-то фильм про геев-ковбоев. Ладно. Серебряное, говорит, зеркало. Сейчас разберемся, что там за серебряное зеркало такое. Так, фотография. Ага. И вот еще такая хрень.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Ладненько. Что нам еще надо? Так, нам надо еще вот это вот.
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Окей, замечательно. Где-то нам нужно еще, короче, чек найти. Это уже задача не такая тривиальная. Я прям реально не помню, где-то он должен быть, а вот где? О, вот и он. А вот и он. 20 косарей выписали. Замечательно. Очень хорошо сосать, видимо, надо. Ну, если учитывать, что для нее выписали. Ладно, сейчас поговорим. Так, ну чё?
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
Окей. А мы посомневаемся.
To be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finals. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Where can we find
Окей.
your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble.
Серьезно?
Hopgood might know.
Какая-то нахуй жена ему вообще? Нихуя не знает. Блять, я хуею.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Я-то шур, блять.
It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Ну, знаешь. Есть у меня такое еще интересное.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your
Окей.
husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Ну,
Jessica
ладно.
remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
Вот, да, хороший вопрос. Типа, что, норма вообще, что ли?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is, Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Ну, понятно, все с тобой.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Окей. Понятно, все с тобой. Нам, наверное, нужно звякнуть. Может быть, конечно, и нет, но мне кажется, нужно.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks for your help.
Окей. Пошли отсюда. Надо бы нам сдвиснуть уже.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, a movie producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Так. Ладно. А нам так-то нужно отсюда опять же ехать куда-нибудь еще.
You can drive. So where do you want to go?
Угу. Вот туда нам надо. Мне вот всегда было интересно, как не сбивают.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
You'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Well, she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
Все может быть. Все может быть. Так, давайте разбираться.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Так. Ладно. Пойдем за тобой. Тут тоже всякое интересное происходит, походу. Парень мне ни хрена не нравится.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Окейшки. Так. Ой, интересно-то как. Таблетосы. Те самые.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Вот такие вот они ебанарии. Так. Я только не могу понять, мне нужно еще одну голову осмотреть. Вот такое. А что-то... Я их, короче, осматриваю. Они не те, какие надо. Давайте я, конечно, попробую еще раз. Так, это херня. Вот это вот. Херня. Вот это вот. Тоже херня. А это? Вы не поверите, это тоже херня. Вопрос, что я там должен найти еще? Оба.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
One-way mirror.
Так.
There's a room on the other side.
Интересно.
Well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
Да, стрёмная хрень. Ладно. Тут у нас немножечко не то, что кажется. Пойдем посмотрим. Так. Барабаны джунглей. Так, 8-й Франциско-стрит.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Так, тоже интересно. А еще вот это вот. Ага.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Ага. Догадайся. Продали уже. Ну что ж. Сейчас поговорим на разные интересные темы. Тут есть о чем поговорить.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Так, ну пиздишь ты, во-первых.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Ну, знаешь ли. А тут кое-что есть у нас.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on.
Ну, конечно.
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
You're delivering props to Jungle Drums on 8th Street?
Bishop is using that old rundown wreck of a set. That place is dangerous. But it might be a good spot to hide.
Окейшки.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Ай, блин.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
Ай, блин. Знаешь что?
Enough. I've been in your peep room, Hopgood. I've seen your smut pictures and the camera setup. You made a movie of Jessica. I found the canister.
The deal is I get to sell the movies to burlesque houses and private collectors. These movie guys love seeing their cocks on screen. But part of the arrangement is I never film their faces. June had me film Bishop, and then she kept the movie for insurance. He went apeshit when he realized his face was front and center.
Who has the film now?
Who else? McAfee.
Окей.
Ballard had what she wanted. Where does the money come into it?
What money?
Ах, блин. Врун вообще патологический.
Told you I get my cut selling dirty movies.
Ну да, ну да.
Your ex was getting 20 large from Bishop.
If I wanted to skim 20 from Bishop, we'd do it through the movie budget. June said she'd sell him the film once the movie had wrapped, but Guy wanted cash. He's in a cash-only business. You think I had a choice in this?
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps! Roy,
Oh, блин.
hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you. Let it slide, Cole.
Ай, блин.
Let's get out of here.
Любопытно.
Detectives. Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
Ой, ну и
You
рожи.
know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today, by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We could beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens.
Да, мы поняли уже.
But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen, to stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Ай, блин. А ребята это неприятные. Сейчас узнаем почему.
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. They really don't want anybody getting the Bishop before they do.
Lay into his wheel arch. Come on. Apart the tires. Keep your foot down.
Так.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
I'm a little exposed here, Phelps.
Так.
Make a move. We're sitting ducks here.
Так, парни. Я понимаю, что вы дохуя хитрые и гениальные, но...
Get us the hell out of here.
Так, а второй-то где? Да вы заебли, блядь, уже. Так. Так. Да блин!
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps.
Поехали уже. Господи, как это долго все было. Просто невероятно, блядь. Поехали.
Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Mikowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our
А
job.
хуй сделаешь.
They don't get to dole out the justice.
Ладно. 111 клуб, говорит. Говорю, у нас какие-то проблемы, блин, периодически с записью. Я не знаю, вот она пишется сейчас или нет.
No. God damn it!
Да, заебал, блядь. Сейчас еще за дебилом этим бегать. Вот что это такое, а? Я бы его с радостью пристрелил, но тогда придется переигрывать. Да и к тому же стрелять нечем. У нас спецом отобрали оружие, чтобы мы его не грохнули случайно, видимо. Так. Она вот атмосферка вот этих вот 20-х, 40-х. Она такая довольно прикольная, но немножечко нудная, честно вам скажу. Нам за ним бегать, а потом его спасать еще придется. Ой, блин, вот гнида, а. Так, ладно. Давай бегом. Ты смотри-ка. А, блядь, парень. Ты же понимаешь, что тебе это ничем хорошим не кончится. Да-да-да. И пистолет внезапно появился.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too.
Ну точно.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place.
Так. Ладненько. Да я заметил, что они тебя хотят убить. Честно, я бы им даже помог. Но, к сожалению, нельзя. А он с ружьишком.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Мне еще и шляпу, блядь, сбили. Сволочуги.
It's the electric chair.
Come on, it's this way.
Так.
God, they're everywhere.
Так, ну я знаю, где этот мудозвонище находится. Так. Да ладно тебе. Норм все. Да блять. А че его убить могут, что ли? Странно.
Come on, it's this way.
LAPD, you're making a big...
Заебали вы меня уже.
Oh my God, they're everywhere. really the best McAfee's got? Just after there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Так, ладно. Ладно, хрен с вами. Да, блин, оказывается, его еще и грохнуть могут. Заебись просто. Я понял. За вашу кавалерию. Да блин, ты ебанутый, что ли? Это ж можно было гораздо быстрее и проще сделать. Бабах! Че, вроде всех завалило, да? Я на это очень сильно надеюсь. Я на это очень сильно надеюсь, что там всех нахер завалило. Так. Так, с меня опять шляпу сбили. Ладно, хрен с ней, со шляпой. Вон ты где. Так, остался последний. Ну где ты, сука? Так, ну, помогли товарищам.
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statutory rape and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Так, ну что ж. Все, нет. Ну, конечно, мудила приехал.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Так, окей. Ох, блин, ну понятно. Куда-то в какую-то тусню заваливаемся.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
Так.
Like a table, Roy.
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
There she is. She has the next set.
Да.
You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detective.
Так вот, значит, да.
Was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this,
Ай,
Cole.
блин.
What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think
Ох,
you're
нихера
talking
ты
to,
я.
you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
Так вот, значит, да.
So what about that drink, boys?
Так, ну и что у нас? У нас тут что-то по делу, между прочим. Ой, делов мы навертели 648 баксов. Урон машины, город 195. Так, блестяще. У нас отдел по раскрытию убийств открыли. Если бы вы приехали в квартиру раньше, то смогли бы разобраться с головорезами Макэйфи. Окей. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь. Всем пока.